Hello everyone. Welcome back. It's been a long time since I recorded a video. Today I'm going to be doing a cooking video. It's more of like a project for school or something like that, but we're going to be doing a project today. Shout out to all my classmates, room 350. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. You guys encourage me to do my best when it comes to cooking and especially videos in general. You guys know me. I like to make things interesting. So in this video, I'll do my best to make it as entertaining as possible. So make sure to like and subscribe if possible. If any of your viewers outside of school are watching, um, yeah, make sure to do that. And yeah, today's video is gonna be banger, bro. Let's get it. See you guys in. See you guys. See you gonna see the video. Yeah. 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 Alright, peace.
Hello guys.
Alrighty, guys. I am now in the kitchen, guys, and we're gonna get started in making stuffed shells. Alright, what was that? But never mind. So, over here, we got our stuffed shells, and I'm gonna show you the first step into making the noodles and how you're supposed to, cook the pasta in general. Yeah. Alright, guys. So here we are in the stovetop. We got our noodles over here. We're going to get this boiling. We're gonna put it on high before we place the noodles in, because we're not trying to get everything soggy and stuff. Now let's wait. Huh. Yeah, get in there. Um, nothing. Alrighty, guys. After you see that the water is boiling and everything is prepared, you put salt in the water to give it a bit of flavor and reduce stickiness to your noodles. Let's add a little bit more, shall we? Alright. After you do that, guys, you get your noodles, place them slowly, each in the water, like so. Let's go for a little bit more. I'm not trying to take this thing a long time. Alrighty. Alright, just like so, guys. Just keep, you can just keep like continuing with the placing of the noodles in the water. While everything is getting prepared, guys, we're preparing the filling for the jumbo shells. These are the things I'm using. It's called crema, and not sponsored, by the way. So here we got ourselves some ground beef. We're gonna be using it to top it all off when we bake it. We're supposed to have to cook that though. Next we got the garlic and a normal onion. I think it's a I don't know what's happening to it. Then we got our cottage cheese to fill inside the noodle when we finish cooking the noodles, as you can see over there. Um, yeah, we're gonna be filling that. Then we got our seasoning for the meat. We got the black pepper, rosemary, um, and no salt seasoning. And we also got uh, basil. I mean, what's it called again? Nah. But yeah, but we're gonna be using these seasonings for our meat and we also got some bouillon to add flavor to the meat, of course, when we cook it. And yeah. Alright, guys. So after you're done putting all the noodles in or pasta, you place the cover on it and wait like a couple minutes for it to like soften up. We're not trying to get it to like a full cook because we still have to put this in the oven for later process, like later something for later. By the way, keep in mind, guys, if the water gets high up or something, just open the lid so it can you know like go away. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention this, but noodles in general, they're all carbohydrates. Um, Not really the best for your health, But if you're looking to go on a diet or something, eat this with like a lot of vegetables or something. You're not trying to go fat or something like. But that's just for the video. Let's do that again. Yeah, I just wanted to keep that as a mention. Keep that mention. The beef, it's protein. The rest of this is just ingredients, like just to add on to flavor and stuff like that. It's worth it bouillon. That's salt already. I'm not trying to add more salt to the beef, but to add to everything, it's going to be good. We're gonna see later on. So catch you guys. Alright guys, once your pasta is basically done, you get your strainer and strain the pasta once it's all like, incorporated with the, thing. But after you're done, strain it, then put it to the side. After you put the noodles to the side, you get your stuffed top, put it to medium, about medium to medium. Yeah, just medium. Get your pan, open it up, wipe down. Then you drizzle some olive oil. Oh, yeah, make sure to slice and dice this thing. Chop, and chopped. Alright. So after you guys finish chopping this, you go. Basically, after you're done, you go back to your pan, put on the stove top, turn your heat to medium. Make sure it goes medium to about 6. But I broke my finger. Yeah, it's been an accident, but it's alright. It's not big. And after you do that, you then get your oil of your choice. For example, I got extra virgin olive oil. You open it up, go to your pan like so, drizzle a good amount on the fan. For example, that would be a decent amount. Not much though, you're not trying to make this like crazy. But you're just trying to fry up some of your ingredients that you chopped right here. By the way, olive oil, it's not that bad. Olive oil is fine, but when you're frying stuff, it's not really good for your health. The noodles are just carbohydrates, but everything's gonna turn out good. You just need to watch. Alright guys, after you see a bit of smoke forming, when you put the oil in, you go get your chopped up garlic and onion, and just put it on there like so. Make sure you hear that super good, yes sir. You should have put everything in there. Get your spatula and stir it around. Well, yeah, stirring it around. Stir it around. You have to stir it around occasionally, until it's all golden brown. Alright guys, after you see your golden brown color, as you can see here, you get your meat and then start putting it inside of the mixture, the garlic and the onions, like so. Add more olive oil if necessary to get not for it to stick or anything. Oh, what's up, noodles? Alright guys, after you see a lot of brown forming, just a little bit of red, then you add all your seasonings as demonstrated earlier. But not least the rosemary, my favorite seasoning, guys. Easy. Good stuff. I don't know, tell me if you guys are a fan of rosemary. Tell me right now. You guys can tell me right now. I'm in class anyway, so. And you just stir it around. No need of salt really. You have your bouillon. So yeah. After you see a formation of almost everything brown, your bouillon, slap it in there. Let's go, baby. Then you just stir it around occasionally. You're not trying to incorporate all the flavor in there. And that's why we're not adding salt, guys. My salt's over here. I'm just about to put that away. We don't really need that for the rest of this recipe. Bouillon is pretty important, guys. I mean, you get all that flavor and everything. It just tastes good. It makes everything taste good, and you incorporate a lot of like I don't know, I don't know about you guys, but bouillon is just good. Oh, why this is an optional choice, but you can get red chili flakes or crushed red pepper, and you can get this put it all over your beef while it's still cooking in the bouillon. It's optional though. I mean, if you want to spice it up a little bit, I personally like to do this, but if you guys like it, it's up to you. Alright. Alright guys, once everything's finished with your thing and everything is like gold brown and everything, you can get your what the nothing, let me just give it a second guys. Alright, after everything is cleared, you get your ricotta cheese, and you get your spoon, and then you fill up every single shell in the middle with ricotta cheese, and then you place them in the casserole. Like it's like a square thing, you just put it here, and then the next step will be shown. Alright guys, so once you have your once you have your beef all brown, you can turn off the heat, just as so. And this is where the fun stuff begins. This is when we start to focus more on the pasta. Right guys? Let's go, let's get it. Alright guys, forgot to mention this, but you can get your sauce, like sauce of your choice, and spread it all around the bottom of the casserole before you put the stuffed shells in the casserole. So, yeah. Alright guys, after you finished stuffing all of the shells with ricotta cheese, you get your sauce again, a sauce of your choice, then put it all over the stuffed shells. We're not adding that much, we're just adding enough so you can still see some of the ricotta cheese. You're not trying to, get this thing so saucy to the point, like, it's basically like a lasagna dish. If you guys know what that means, I don't even know. Then, after it looks like this, or somewhat like this, um, you go get let's go. You go get your cheese your choice. For me, I'd use this cheddar cheese. I like to put it on top. It just feels good. I'm not trying to make it look like all like same thing like mozzarella. Mozzarella is it's like stringy texture, but you put it on top in 3, 2, 1. No. What about the beef? I got you guys. I almost forgot. But you got it after getting your beef. You get your beef just like so. Put it over here. Then you put it on top like this. We also need to make sure that's all evenly spread out. So you get an even amount on each side. You're not trying to get too much. Then you can put leftover sauce. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Leftover sauce. Alright, there you go. Got a little bit here. We got a decent amount, but it's alright. Then you get your cheese, and you grate it, just as so. There we go, just like that, guys. We got the cheese all over spread. Now, after we got this, we go preheat the oven, make it 400 degrees, and then preheat it 400 degrees. After it's preheated, put it in the oven for about 10 to 20 minutes. Alright, see when see when it's done, yeah. Make sure it's placed in the middle just as so, and if you want, you guys, like it's optional, but if you guys want to put like a foil on top of it or anything, that's completely optional. But for me, I wouldn't do that. In the meantime, like the box around, what I'm saying around here, like go. Make sure to cover your face as well. You know what I'm saying around here? Alright. Alrighty guys, after you're done with this, it looks so good guys. It should look like this, but like it's up to you if you want to put mozzarella cheese on top. So after you're finished, get your parsley flakes. If needed, you don't need to do that, but top it up some parsley flakes. It's optional, but so I like to do it like this. And let's dig in. Alright guys, we got ourselves some pasta shells, bro. Let's dig in. じゃあ、いただきます。おいしい。Tastes good to you guys. I don't know. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.